Hello, everybody. This is the Dark Lord John Tan. Wanted to show for my first actual video of actual playing. I wanted to show this cool indie game. I guess it's indie. Called the Stanley Parable, and it doesn't take too much skill to play. It's more of a funny story game, really. So I'm just gonna begin the game and let the thing run. Um, so you can see what it's all about, and then I'll start talking after that. Okay. Yeah. The end is never the end is never the end is never. It's loading. It's loading. But yeah, that's kind of a continuing uh, thing you see in the game. And why isn't it loading? Oh, there we go. I guess it's working. I swear, I do have a gaming PC. I'm not running from a laptop right now. It's just I don't know what it's doing. I do have a real, authentic gaming computer. I actually just got it this past summer. It's August now. It's late August, but I got it, the beginning of summer, so I'm kind of new to the PC gaming world. Okay, here it goes.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so that was the intro. It was kind of a bit of the only story, the only exposition you get, and the story is very fluid in this game, and that doesn't. It's unique, and kind of people say it's kind of artistic for that. But sorry, also, sorry if the subtitles annoy you, but with me being tricky with the audio, with my voice and the game's audio, I just left it on in case you couldn't fully hear it, so you could kind of read it and hear it as well. So, okay, here we go. Wow, I just tried to, change my view like you do in WoW by, holding the right, mouse button, but okay. Yeah, Stanley's office, number 427. You play as a guy named Stanley, so. And also there's the narrator, who's pretty much the only other character in the game. He's a narrator, so here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Very interesting. Just this weird office building. For those of you who've never played it before, I'm just gonna kind of describe what the heck is going on. So there's a number of people that work in this office, and you just kind of wake up one day and everyone's not there. It's very unusual. Yeah, sometimes, well, you'll see in a second. Just going around looking at stuff. You can't actually jump in this game. The only controls are to look around and to walk around with ASDW. But there's a way to get up on this desk. not by jumping, but literally just by walking on that box and on this desk, on this computer. And that's as high as you can get. But the rest of it is literally just walking. It's a walking simulator. Walking around an office.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah. The narrator will sometimes be a bit sassy. You know how British narrators can be. Who left that coffee there?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So the interesting thing about this game is you can choose to obey the narrator, or you can choose to disobey him.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So yeah, sometimes he's like, do you disobey him? And he like is like really like subtly rude about it, I guess. It's really funny because he has to have it his way.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yes, it is.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It's very nice.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it in. Might drink it in with some coffee.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
There's
really
paintings?
Worth it.
Hell yeah. Workplace art.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh really? That's...
But at last, he had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Should I obey him? Should I obey him? Okay, just for the sake of a Let's Play video,
And
I'm
so
gonna
he
obey.
detoured through the
now.
maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I should walk straight ahead. I shouldn't take this elevator down. I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah, I pressed that button, but that's about all you can do in terms of interaction with the game's like world. I wonder how long I've been recording.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left. Oh yes. See, the narrator didn't even know. I had to figure it out.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
The right. Idiot.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Make up your mind.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yes, just rustle those papers.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
Yes, this way.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. That's kind of creepy. It's back there. Yeah, this has the tendency to be pretty ominous.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Close your eyes. It's somewhere else.
Get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I know.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
From the top. The end is never the end. Start from the office that you start in, pretty much.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You pretty much start
Stanley
over.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, so, yeah. Makes you start over when you get to it.
Stanley... Wait, what?
Oh.
No, no, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something
There's
change?
usually just 2 doors, just
Stanley,
those 2 doors.
Did you change anything
Now
when we were
there's
back in that
6.
room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure.
Check those
they'd see us
papers.
somewhere.
Rustle those papers again.
Okay then. It's an adventure.
It's an adventure.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. The story's gotta be here somewhere. I'll find it. Ooh, what is this way? I hate this kind of crap. It's like, go the dark way. This is creepy. I don't like this. Am I gonna end up back at the room? Oh, I am not going that way. That's... What? I went that way. I went out through that door and like purposely went really far.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you
Look,
there definitely
I went
was a
this
story
way
here before.
and ended up over there.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Oh, god dang it. I thought I was getting somewhere. This room is darker. I'm pretty sure those lights were on last time I was in here. Maybe. I don't know. This game plays tricks with your head.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay, so one tricky thing about this game
Stanley
is
decided to go
you
to
play
the
to
meeting
different
room.
endings.
Perhaps he had simply
You
missed
get
a
to different
memo.
endings and you restart over. And there's kind of no way to beat it, or at least no way that I've found a way to beat it. That you just start over and over and over, and there's different, what they call endings. If you look up walkthroughs, there's different endings. So they're all fun to like explore and adventure and whatnot. But oh.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
It's worse, yeah.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's
No doors.
possible the story is back where we just came from.
That way?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. I don't think I'm at the ending of this specific arc. This specific story arc, because I thought it was over when I restarted the first time and the second time. So let's go back. Oh,
Aha!
that's not.
I knew we'd miss something.
This is where
The
Stanley's office
story.
usually is.
Here it comes.
Here's the story. Yes. So we are progressing somehow. Wait a second. Watch this. Okay, there's the door. We keep going. And then we take another left. We take another left, which is like where.
Wait, never mind.
Yeah.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
So like that's just it doesn't make sense like in terms of dimensions. Yeah. It's just a little bit. It's very trippy.
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
This is
I
kind of
don't
creepy.
think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Yeah.
You win!
What?
Congratulations!
I thought it was gonna start me over.
I know you put in a lot of hard work.
A lot of
and
hard work.
It really paid off. So, good job. Oh no, I don't feel right about this at all.
I do. Give me
We
a
both know
easy
you didn't
trophy.
Put in any actual work for that win. Some
the door?
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
The door's gone.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Well, whatever. The end is never the end. Oh yes, I remember this now.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I love how the line is trademarked. Like, really? In the subtitles, the line is trademarked. Alright, so, we usually go that way. Guess I'll follow the adventure line trademark. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I was going to try to stick to like a 10-minute video.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by
Don't know
the
how I
act
can
of
follow that.
moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
That's
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
This feels very adventurous. I feel like exploring. I feel like... This is very... Okay, this is weird.
Got the music. Go back and look at that fern.
This fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, let's focus on this. Let's focus on this fern. Okay, I think I got it. I memorized the fern, like, entirely.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't think the line is sentient. I mean, like, maybe it is. I guess that's part of the joke of whatever's going on right now.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
So, was that the end? The Stanley Parable Adventure line? Okay. Gonna follow the line again.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Oh,
We're
okay.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Yes.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Yes.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly
This is suddenly
doable.
becoming
Why
like...
don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Room 437. I don't know what this is in this direction.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Yes.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Me?
What do you want our story to be?
What? See, this is another
Go
one of those
wild.
things where the space...
Use your imagination.
spatial dimensions
Whatever
don't make
it might
sense.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
It's like you just keep breaking what we know as reality.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I think this line is drunk. Or trying to be more sassy than the narrator himself. There's actually... Well, never mind, I won't spoil it. I've played a bit of this game before. Oh, the line went away. Okay. I've played a bit of this game before, but, you know, there's so many different...
Ah, a choice.
That
We
you can play
get
this
to make a
tons of times
decision.
and see different
From
things.
here, the story is in our control.
It's totally our
How
control.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right,
sounds good.
let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
The right
And
door.
since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
This is kind of a joke. I think it's meant to be like some kind of metaphor for, you know, the seeming options you have in most video games, where you can take two different you have two different options. You take them both, and they lead you to the same place.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
The
The
confusion
confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
One of the multiple endings.
And we're supposed to
in this
restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
After a long
No, it
time,
can't be.
Stanley dies.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to
I should
keep
write this down
restarting.
and like
I don't
try
want
to
to
keep
forget
going
what's
because I
going
think
on.
we're at
I
the
don't want to be
5th
trapped
restart.
like this.
The
I
4th
won't
restart?
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Find the line again. Find the confusion ending.
Stop.
Narrator restarts the game.
Does that mean
5th restart.
did we do it? Did we
Narrator
break the
forgets about
cycle?
previous
The
restarts.
whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Have I really been
Will
playing for
someone
17
come
minutes?
for us?
Is this video actually
Will something
17 minutes
happen?
long? Or is that just like something that plays?
So, okay.
It's not actually a recording. If it's been 17 minutes, I should
I
probably
guess
stop
now
the
we just
video
wait. You
here
know,
soon. I don't
I
want to make
suppose in
my
some
first
way
actual
that this is a
playing
kind of
video
story. Wouldn't you agree?
20
I'm
minutes
not
long.
quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Sorry,
So
but
I
kind
hope
of
that's where we are right now.
shutting
We'll
up the
find out,
narrator.
won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime,
Oh, crap, that was startling.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I think according to that sheet,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on
it
his
said
left.
that the narrator would forget everything and that I should keep playing as normal. So I'm just gonna keep obeying him and see where
Yet
this
there was
takes
not a
us.
single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Feeling a
fired.
wave
Talk
of
less.
disbelief,
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
That
hoping he might
slideshow is
find
really
an answer
funny
there.
stuff. Go upstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Alright, I
dark
think I'm gonna
secret
call it
was
quits
being
from
held
here.
from him?
I'm not sure
What
if
he
this
could
ending
not
is
have
gonna
known
keep going
was
somewhere.
that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible
I don't know if
truth
this
that his
this
boss had been
ending is
keeping
going
from
anywhere.
him.
Yeah, I'm supposed
And
to
so
press
the boss had assigned it
digits.
an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known
Stanley
this.
couldn't have known that, so when you type it in, he's like, "How did you know that?" Because I have the narrator. So, anyways, I'm gonna call it quits for now, because I feel like this video has probably gone on for too long. But still, this game is pretty
Stanley
funny.
just
So,
sat around twiddling his thumbs.
yep, sitting here
Trying
twiddling
to
my thumbs.
input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly
Oh my
know
gosh,
that
just
the
to
combination
shut
was
this thing, just to shut him up.
2845.
2845. Okay, 2845. Go away.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, so I'm gonna call it quits for now because this video's gone on for a while. But yeah, that's the Stanley Parable. I'll probably play a bit more of it. Probably start from a new game just to play a different beginning. I may completely obey like I'm doing right now. But anyways, yeah, just tune in next time. This is the Dark Lord John Tan signing out for now.